Dude, what's up?
I'm sick.
So, I'm gonna rank all 7 episodes of the Amazing Digital Circus. Jax is my favorite, and I hate Ragatha. Those are important. Alright, we're gonna start with the pilot. Just go in order. All 7 episodes. It's a strong start. I will say the animation quality. I love rewatching the pilot and seeing how much it, like, improves. And we get so many, like, iconic things in the pilot. We got the glowing queen. I'm gonna say it's such a strong start, but it's not the strongest episode. But also, I didn't watch the pilot when it first came out. I watched it, like, when there were already a few episodes out, so I can't imagine watching this and then having to wait. I'm gonna put it A tier. Now, episode 2. This is objectively, like, the weakest episode, right? Does everyone agree on that? Hot take. I don't get the gummy goo obsession.
Oi, mate! I'm an Australian extremist, and I've come to detonate this bomb that'll release.
Sorry. I like the adventure they go on. And we definitely see the characters a little bit more, like, from the pilot. Because the pilot, we just kind of, like, getting to know everyone, getting to know the circus, getting to know the vibe. What am I saying? This isn't my least favorite episode, though. Look back and see how this is objectively the worst. And maybe there's something we don't know yet. I'm gonna put this at B tier. Alright, episode 3. I feel like this is the most horror-esque episode. And this is where we see really great Kinger content. He's not my favorite, but he's so... How can you hate him? But I will say I think this episode is my least favorite, but it's not to say I dislike it, it's just my personal least favorite, and I think that's okay, and I think sometimes we just need to accept that. Aww. Got some really great one-liners in this episode. And every time I rewatch it, I, like, forget how good it still is. I'll put it B tier, but I'll put it in front of... No, I put... I'll put it at B tier, but in front of episode 2. Ooh, the fast food episode. I hated Gangle in this episode. Gangle never really annoyed me until this very episode. I really didn't care to see Gummy Goo again, even though everyone was, like, losing their minds. But did like seeing the glowing queen again. I think this one, it's very mundane, but that was, like, the whole point of the episode. And I feel like it's, like, the message this show conveys is, like, oh, like, even though someone's smiling, like, beneath the mask, like, a lot more deeper stuff could be hiding, and what I feel like is a trope have seen before. The fanfiction writers with this episode went crazy when they saw Jax get, like, all tied up. I know y'all are freaks. Episode 5. Episode 6. They all get guns. Yippee. Wahoo. This episode, so good. Like, objectively. And I feel like this is also where we really saw the animation quality, like, really spike. And Jax gets a tail. Big wins happening here. And also Kinger is the, I'm right behind you, aren't I? Really great things happen to Jax and Pomni. I don't relate to in the slightest. I mean, can you blame me? Can you blame me? And then lastly, episode 7. Jaw on the floor this whole episode. I need Gooseworks to drop the soundtrack to this episode immediately.
We are Charlie Kirk!
This also feels like a little bit like episode 5, where instead of, like, one thing, like, they're at Spudsy's or Candyland, like, episode 7, we're at the beach for a little bit, and then we're in the Chinese room, and then we're in Kane's office. Like, it's very... And that's what I like. I like when a lot of things are happening. So I'm gonna put it here, but and nothing bad ever happened to Jax. Ever. I will say though, Michael Kovach deserves every award ever for the voice acting in this episode. You know? Super amazing fun and exciting.